Ramadan month doesn't stop any of the Muslims from attending other functions. They'll attend any of their friends' events or gatherings if they're Chinese, Indian, whatever their friends are. We're hearing Indian music. It's loud, cheery, and quite chaotic. Raja has invited Idris's family to go up to bless the newlyweds. I'm honored to be included. We file past the bride and groom, pour some rice over their heads, shake their hands, and wish them all the very best. They're 100% smiles. During Ramadan, people consciously try to give and share with others. We will be visiting a few local orphanages that Idris helps out throughout the year. All religions teach that we should give to those who are less fortunate. For Muslims, Ramadan in particular is a time to look out for others and a time to offer charity. There is an Islamic teaching which says, "The hand that gives is better than the hand that receives." First, we go to Rumah Anak-Anak Yatim Piatu Kasih. This translates to Orphan House Bridge of Love. This is run by a woman called Sharifa, but everyone refers to affectionately as Makpa or Mother. Even Idris, who is older than her, calls her Makpa as a sign of great respect. Upon meeting me, Makpa greets me with a big hug. We walk arm in arm as she gives me the full tour. Makpa started her house 11 years ago when she found herself struggling as a single mother. She started helping some other mothers. Gradually the home grew and grew. Now it's a home for both children and for mothers who are experiencing hard times. About 100 mothers and children are here in total. The mothers contribute by cooking baked goods, and these are sold to raise money for the home. I meet with many kids, all ages. I'm a bit speechless about my first visit to an orphanage. Even though the toughest of times, without family, these kids are playing happily with each other. A few days later, we're here at Rumah Anak-Anak Yatim Limpahan Kasih, or Orphan House Full of Love. This is run by Ruba. I'm sitting here on the floor with all 23 girls, ages 5 to 16. Fariha, who is 16, is speaking English very well, and we chat. She's translating for me and the other girls. The girls sing a song. I am impressed that the girls have memorized such a long and lovely song. It just tells me this song is about Ramadan. It tells the story about why Ramadan is important from a religious perspective, for reflection and thinking about one's intentions. Afterward, I get them going on a game. They form 2 circles and then all grab hands, forming a type of human knot. Now with Fariha's help, I tell them to sort out how to unwind the knots. Everyone is laughing. The boys' house is a bit larger. Here outside of school, the boys run a small cafe and a nursery for plants. I'm impressed that they're acquiring hands-on business experience at such a young age. The boys have a library and brand new computers. They also have a music and sound studio room. Some of the older boys are setting up a web page for their home. Ruba has built up everything through donations. During Ramadan, Ruba also brings in boys from different orphanages to give many kids a Ramadan experience, complete with special activities, break fasts, and time for prayer. Already after only 3 years, Ruba needs to purchase the land next door to continue growing and offering a home to all these children. She tells me she has 6 months to raise all of the money. She does not want to take out any loans. So far, she's raised a quarter of the funds. She'll be looking for other people to help her with donations. It's a week later, we're visiting Rumah Anak-Anak Yatim Nur Hikmah, or Orphan House, Light of Knowledge. In the US, we no longer have many orphanages. Most children are placed with foster families or are adopted. I suppose it's just a different approach though. Here, older people live with and are taken care of by their families. In the US, we often view older people as a burden, and they are put in nursing homes. Personally, there were days when I would be tired from fasting, or bored, or in an unpleasant mood. Visiting one of these orphanages and seeing the kids would change my entire day. They're all amazing young people, very, very special. Actually, seeing them puts everything back into perspective. We also went out for an evening drive. It's fun to see a city at night. Recently, I've been spending time with Idris and the MK Direct team. We also got to visit the orphans. But I'm curious, how do people with a normal schedule deal with fasting? How do they cope? More importantly, what does fasting mean to them?